guys, so today I'm going to do a full face using only cream products, and I'm really excited about it because today is like a really warm day where I'm from, and it's just been really super cold, and now it's like in the high 60s. So we're going to go to the park, and I figured today was the perfect day to do a natural makeup look for you guys, and I haven't really ever done a full face of cream products before, so I'm excited to see the longevity of it, how it works. I'll write that all in the description box if I don't film it at the end of the day. Just depends on how crazy today is because it is a school night for my kids. But yeah, and I'm trying some new stuff that I had ordered from my Ulta haul and other products that I've used before that I don't frequently use, so we're just gonna get into it. So first off, I wanted to try this Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Foundation Stick. It's in the shade Medium Warm. I hope that this is my shade. This is what it looks like here. And then just a regular cream foundation, never used it. And it looks a little bit tanner, but you know, we're going outside, it's the middle of winter. I'm gonna put my hair back because, yeah, I need you to focus on this. And I do look tired as heck, always, little kids. And my eczema is breaking out again, I think because it went from so cold to so hot so fast. My face is like adjusting to this crazy weather. But I put some oil on there, and I don't know, it feels a lot better. It feels really moisturized, so. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought it was going to be like extremely dark. I think I did good. This is gliding on like a dream. It's not, I thought it was going to be like hard to like smudge out. It is so liquidy, and it does feel super moisturizing, which I need today. Especially here. I'm going to definitely put some here. I know I'm going to have concealer, but I just like canceling out everything. I think I put too much because this glides on so easily. That was nicer than I thought it was going to be, and I'm just going to blend everything with my fingers today because it's a cream look, and just make this easy and fast. This is blending like a dream. It's shiny, but I feel like I knew that I was going to have a sheen because it is moisturizing, but I mean, this is blending in really well. It's covering everything super duper well. I just gotta like get in the crevices around my nose. Let's see. What can I say about it? Other than it looks flawless and it's really easy to use. I really like this so far. I don't know if it's gonna get greasy and like break apart towards the end of the day. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do part 2, you guys. I'm definitely gonna show you what it looks like at the end of the day because this is a foundation, and I could have done a separate foundation wear test, but I'll just do an all-in-one type of thing. I'm just going to go in with my E.L.F brow pencil in the Instant Lift brow pencil in the shade Taupe. I've been loving this pencil lately. I'm like using a ton of it, but it's just so good and it's so easy to do. So I'll just skip over this because you guys have seen this before, and I'll be right back with the next part. Okay, so I filled in my brows, and now I wanted to try the Ulta Beauty Cream Eyeshadow and Liner. It's in the shade Rosy Cheeks. It looks like this by Ulta Beauty. And then this is it swatched on my hand. It's very light and iridescent, and I feel like that's perfect for a daytime, like, fast look. I also, because this is such a light color, I don't know how it's going to look on the eyes, but I may have to darken it up a little bit. So I got my E.L.F Smudge Pot in the shade Brownie Points that I've used before on my channel a long time ago, like right when I started. And I also got the shade Ain't That Sweet by E.L.F as well. It's another sponge pot to put on the brow bone to like lighten it up a little bit. So we'll see how this all works, but I'm just gonna go in it and just like draw on my eyes real fast, and then I'll blend it in with my fingers. So I'm not sure if this will like really show up, if it's any good. I thought it was gonna be darker than what it swatched. See, like, it's very light and barely there. I feel like it's just, you know, darkening it up a tad, but not much. I don't know. I don't really feel like much is happening. It's giving a little bit of shimmer. So maybe if you had fairer skin, you would like this shade. I should have just gotten a deeper shade. Yeah, it's barely noticeable. It's like from far away, it's like there's a little bit of like a pink mauve color on your lids, but not that much to like make me excited. So I'm going to go in with my E.L.F. Smudge Pot and Brownie Points really fast. Whoa. I'm eating a mess, y'all. I am a mess. And I'm just going to take a tad of bit of it on my pinky finger and put that in the outer corner. The same on the other side with the same amount. I'm not adding any more to it. And then with like a clean finger, I'm going to kind of smudge it out a tad bit. I know it's crazy, but again, if you're doing this really fast, this works, and it darkens it up just a tad and like defines it in a short amount of time without using like any powder products. If you're just not into it, if you just prefer cream powders, this blends like a dream and pretty much stays where you put it. So see, and it just like darkened it up just a tad on both sides. Perfect for daytime. You can definitely build it up, and I have like looks with that. I will link them down below so that you can see the past looks I've done with these, because I love these smudge pots. And I thought that they had stopped selling them because it's been like 2 years since I had purchased one, but recently when my husband bought it, the E.L.F. haul for me, I'd learned that they still had them in stock. And I'm putting that Ain't That Sweet on the brow bone, just to add a little bit of shimmer to the brows and lighten it up a little bit more for daytime. Super duper duper simple, but easy to do with your fingers if you don't want to use any brushes, whatever the case may be. I prefer like powder products in general. I'm just really fast with it, but if you like this, there you go. Now I'm going to use this E.L.F. Cream eyeliner in the shade Black. Should I do black? You know what? I have it in brown. Let me get brown. I'm going to use the brown. It's in the shade Coffee, actually, by E.L.F. And it's their cream eyeliner. And I'm just going to use the little eyeliner brush that it comes with, because it's super easy to do. I feel like because this eye didn't turn out too dark, I don't want to go in with like a stark black, a harsh one. I'll just go in with a brown cream, and it'll still define and be really pretty, but not overbearing with this eye look. Plus I always go in with black. Let's do brown. Let's change it up a tiny bit, because I love a black winged out liner. It glides on really, really well. I don't hate these. Like, I don't hate the E.L.F. eyeliners. I used to be all about them forever, and the black one stays on pretty well. The only thing is, like, if you do wing it out, it's harder to wing it out, and I feel like you have to stay a longer time trying to do it rather than with like a liquid eyeliner, and it does smudge a little bit easier than regular liquid eyeliner. So, but if you're doing a soft eye like this, this will stay all day. Like, see, very soft and smoky. I really like that. And I'm going to actually use this to smudge out the bottom lash line too really fast. You only need the smallest amount. Now the only thing I don't have in a cream anything is mascara, so I'm just going to use this Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara, and this one works fine. It's not my favorite mascara in the world, so, but I'm going to use it. Next I'm going to use this E.L.F. concealer in the shade Ivory. It looks like this, and comes out in a cream stick like this. This isn't my favorite concealer ever. It'll do, like, it will work perfectly for today, but it's just not super long lasting, and that's my only gripe with it. But it covers really nicely and lightens under the eyes pretty well. It just, the longevity of it bothers me. But again, like I said, I would only probably do these cream foundations if I'm in a hurry and I don't need it to be all day on my face. Like I have time to touch it up at some point. Like if you're just running errands for a couple hours, don't want to mess with the good stuff. This works well. I like really inexpensive makeup for everyday use. There's things that I prefer way more, but on the everyday I don't need to use my expensive makeup. So don't ever feel like you have to go out and buy everything I like rave about or is more expensive. I try to stay like more drugstore, more affordable, because I'm cheap and I can never justify it even though I want it. And I'm just like y'all, I watch other YouTubers with these amazing expensive palettes and I want them. I really do, and I'm like, in another life I will get them, but it's not necessary whatsoever. Now I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow makeup stick. It's their contour stick and it's in the shade Call Me Maple. This is what it looks like here. And I'm almost done with this because I've been using this on an everyday basis, like especially if I have to go to the bus stop in the morning, and then like I have nowhere to go. I wasn't planning on putting on makeup, but I usually do a little bit of makeup to go to the bus stop so I don't look like dead in the morning. So like a quick swipe of this will work. It is not long lasting though, again, like I said, but it's the contour stick that I had and they're just not my favorite thing to apply. I really prefer powder contours in general, but I mean it does work. It's just, I think, personal preference. See, it blends in. I feel like it blends away a little bit easily, so I've had this in like my not favorite products because it really isn't one of my favorite products, but that I used it up, it's almost done just because it works perfect for every day. Like I said, I'm a normal person, not full glam 24/7. I don't have time to be. I'm too busy. I know I go crazy here, but I just want it all to like blend in. It works really well with a sponge too. And usually to contour my cheeks, I will do a second swipe so that it darkens up a little bit more if I plan on wearing this a little bit longer. And this tends to stay like about 5 to 6 hours on my face, but nothing crazy. It's not my favorite. I like it to be a little bit darker, a little bit more contoured, so that's why this isn't my favorite method. But some people really like that barely there kind of contour, so I'm just giving you the option of an affordable one that blends in easily. Why did I do that? You know what? Put too much on my chin, so I'm going to use a little bit of my foundation stick and like cover that up, which is pretty handy. I can just do a swipe like that, lining up my chin a little bit. I really like this foundation. It's wearing really nicely. Everything's sitting on top of it nicely. It does feel super moisturizing. If you like matte foundation, you will not like it though. I'm also going to use the MEGAGLO makeup stick, highlighting stick in the shade When the Nude Strikes. I do like this highlighter. Now this highlighter is very subtle, barely there, but this one lasts a decent amount. I just think it would look better on fairer skin because I just like more of a goldeny or peachy highlight on myself personally, but this works pretty well and looks really pretty on the skin still. It's just an icier thing, so again, this is personal preference, so it's not my favorite highlighter because of the shade, but it does still look really pretty, and it is long lasting and it sits on top of the makeup really well, so that's another option. Now I'm going to try the Ulta Beauty Lip and Cheek Color Stick in the shade Punchy. This I've never tried before. Probably going to use it on my lips too. That's what it looks like. And let's see how this does. Blushes make me nervous sometimes because I feel like they might get stuck and then they just don't blend. That's been the case with some in the past. Ooh, this one's blending really nicely though. It's like a really pretty shade. I like this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more because I just like a punchier highlight, especially because it is such a subtle makeup look, I'm just adding more color to my face. And this one's so subtle you can build it up. So far, it looks really, really good. I like that. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my lips real fast. Dot it on there. It is really moisturizing on my lips. I feel like it's really light. Like, it looks way darker, and then on my lips it looks so light. I don't know how I feel about that as a lipstick or lip color. Let me grab another lipstick real fast. I feel like with this look I would do a gloss anyways, just because it's fast and simple. So I'm going to do the NYX Butter Gloss, and it's in the shade Angel Food Cake. That's what it looks like here, and it's just very simple, easy to like throw on. Don't have to be super precise with it, and looks really pretty for a natural look. It adds like the perfect amount of pink. It's like a nudie pink, and it smells delicious. Okay, so that's everything for this look. It was super simple, super easy. I think the only thing that I don't really love, like I said, is the contour and the cream eyeshadow. It's easy to blend and it's lightening up, but I just know it might break apart towards the end of the day, but I will definitely show you guys at the end of the day what it looks like and show you what I'm talking about, because it's like halfway through the day. So this is only probably going to be on my face for 6 to 7 hours until I meet back with you guys again. But just to show you again how everything came out. Here are the eyes. Very simple, very daytime, and I was just thought it would be fun to just use cream products and challenge myself, because it's out of my comfort zone and not something that I personally do that often. But I gotta say, this Ulta Beauty foundation stick feels really, really nice. So I'm excited to see, and I hope that it lasts long and doesn't break apart on my face, because this is super easy, super nice, and feels amazing and hydrating, and I definitely need that again with the eczema that is existing on my face right now. But everything feels good on it and hydrating. So yeah, I will fill you guys in a second. See you guys. Hey guys, so it is around 10 o'clock at night right now, and I've got to say I've had this on for about 6.5 hours. The foundation has worn beautifully on my face. I love it so much. Like, there's nothing, it looks exactly like when I put it on earlier. It's not cakey anywhere. It has that dewiness, but I feel like it hasn't added anything. It's come off a little bit around my nose, but that's because of my allergies normally and me just like rubbing my nose. But not too bad. It's not like really red. It's still pretty much covered like regular day wear, you know what I mean? And then I gotta say, the eyeshadow was fine. The eyeliner though, the brown eyeliner, did transfer into the crease a little bit, so I hadn't used this liner in a while, so I don't remember that really happening, but I guess the natural oils, but it does like kind of smear a little bit. The concealer smeared just a tad here, but only on the side with the eczema, which is this side right here. So I think that just might be like irritated skin. It's just extra dry, and so it's settling. But I mean, it's easy to like fix there, but this side is still good. So I think I just didn't give it as much credit as I thought it would. I don't think it would last very many more hours, but it did a pretty good job. The contour is kind of non-existent for me. I know it's there lightly, but I just like a starker contrast, so it's not my favorite thing in the world. Y'all already know I don't love the contour. The brows are okay with me. The highlight is still definitely there. That wart's on my nose. It's not really my Cupid's bow that much anymore. The lip, of course, didn't wear long because it's just not even part of this trial very much. But I gotta say, the main things that I tried new was the foundation, love. The blush, I see it on my cheeks, but it's very light, so I feel like I should have just added a tad more. and maybe a darker shade, but I feel like this is very similar to the eyeshadow. They're almost like identical in color, and it looked much darker swatched online. So if you have fair skin, you might like these colors, but if not, I would just be weary of rosy cheeks and punchy for the blush and the liner, because it doesn't really show up too much on like medium skin. And I'm not even like a medium tan, I'm like medium kind of light, like the beige, light medium is usually the shades that I wear in foundation, so just so you have reference. And that's basically everything. So I hope this was informative and helpful for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.